Yes. Anytime.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No wonder I couldn't hear you. I had your volume down so low. It was at like 20%.
Whoops.
I think it was because you were bringing to your mic during the other campaign.
Hello everybody, welcome to a little bit of Starfinder in the Svenzone. Everybody say hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Excellent. Now I just need to find out why my screen isn't showing. Perfect. Our sound is working.
Like that. Come on, there you go. And next. Holy shit.
Interesting. Alright, it's here somewhere.
Wow.
Let's see if this will work. There we go. Ta-da, close enough.
That's where we are. Okay.
Alright, so when last we played, it's been a minute. Grab this stream eye real quick. I may have to grab Fivel. I've not heard back from him, although I did reach out to him to remind him. There we go. Poof. Alright, so you guys were in the middle of finishing up the whole campaign. Everything has come down to this, these cultists, and we're working together with the Empire of Bone. I mean the Corpse Fleet, which is a rogue faction from Eox, made of undead who don't want to be part of the Pact Worlds. Instead, they think Eox should rule. And so when Eox joined the Pact Worlds, the Corpse Fleet, most of the military at the time, left and just sort of disappeared into space, and have been lurking in the background. So they want this major weapon called the Stellar Degenerator, which can destroy a sun in order to take back control of the galaxy and have Eox rule it. They were working with the cult of the Devourer, which worship, no shock, the Devourer, who wants to just destroy everything. And so they were using them to sort of help them as be drones and gather information. And so now most of the cult of the Devourer has been destroyed, and you are now on the huge Eoxian ship called the Empire of Bones. And this thing is a monolithic, gigantic ship. It's a vessel that has multiple levels, a whole grav train within it, and your purpose is to take this ship and ram it into the stellar degenerator, which is coming out of a pocket dimension that has been hidden behind, called the Gate of the 12 Suns. And the Gate of the 12 Suns has been opened, and the stellar degenerator is slowly starting to emerge. And so it has come to this. At this point, you don't have a plan as far as to exactly how to steer the Empire Bones into it, but you're just outside the command deck, and so your goal is to figure it out once you get there, once you take command of the ship. A ship this size...
Sounds like a great plan to me.
Exactly. A ship this size is clearly not something that can be run by a normal crew, but you have so it's basically there's a command center, and then in this particular case it's controlled by an army of undead, mostly zombies, that are physically connected to the computer banks.
Is it just me dropping in and out?
And I don't know. Am I dropping in and out to other people?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I will try
leaving the call and then rejoining.
I will try to focus more on looking at the mic instead of looking around. So here is the command section that you guys are on. In a little room. It's a trophy room that had several different cool items that you guys had found. Not the least of which is the Spear of Destiny, and a set of eyes that you can rip out and replace with your own eyes. And so, a couple other things like that you had found. You had fought some undead monks that look like this, called Kurobosu, and you have finished looting everything and taking a 10-minute rest. Is there anything else anybody wanted to add, or anything else anybody had questions about? Alright, have I been coming in clearer in the last couple minutes?
Yep.
For the most part.
Okay. You guys are very soft.
I
I
agree.
don't know if it's my settings or what, but let me turn my volume up first, and we'll go from there.
Crystal clear.
Alright, so what I want to do real quick, since it's been a minute since we played, and before that, it had been a long time since before we had played before that, I want to go from left to right as you see the portraits, starting with Dendron, moving all the way down to Zerael. Just tell me one cool thing, one cool ability or spell that your character can do. So Dendron, tell us something cool that Dendron can do.
I haven't been able to use it yet, just because of the creatures we've come across. But I have a ability called Spell Siphon, so I can use resolve points after I hit a creature to drain some of their magical energy, and it'll empower my next attack. Or I think I also get a bonus to AC if I do it. So that's cool. Haven't been able to use it yet, though.
Alright, now is that different than the thing that takes away a spell from them? Or is that the same one?
Nope, that's the same one.
Okay.
I just, every time it's like, oh yeah, this is a racial trait, it's not a spell or spell-like ability. So I haven't been able to actually drain it yet.
Alright, and then Fievel is a really cool soldier, and as such, especially now that he's up to this level, level 12. They get He has tons of feats, but he started off as a sniper, and then when they hit a certain level, they then get a secondary type of focus for their soldierness. So he chose bombardier. So one of the cool things he gets to do as a bombardier is he can, during a 10-minute rest, he can make a grenade out of just random bits and pieces, sort of like the rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's something cool that he can do. What about Nosy?
Nosy, hold on a second. I think that her most phenomenal thing, I would say, would be to be able to summon these nasty creatures in various numbers to help fight for us. I mean, some of them are gigantic. I mean, not in terms of yeah, they're big. Some of them are very smart. Most of them are just dumb and cause destruction. Some really cool creatures too.
Very nice. And then what about Serena?
I mean, she's very graceful, and she has a plasma ribbon, which is really cool. However, ultimately, it's her trick attack and her bite map, her sword. Her sword.
All right. And that brings us to Zarel. And we cannot hear you if you're talking, Roberta. Roberta, are you with us? Alright, so I'm not sure what happened to Roberta, but we'll circle back around to Zarel. One thing I know that Zarel can do is she can fly. So as a mystic, there are different flavors of mystic. She's a star shaman, and as a star shaman, she has the ability to sort of become like the flame from Fantastic Four, wreath herself in this fire and fly. So, like a star or comet. It's pretty cool. Alright, so you guys had left when we had last left. The last thing does anybody remember what the actual last thing was happening when I said we will come back to that next time we play?
I think. Wait, you're talking about last session, right? Or are you talking
Correct.
about? I think we had just like looted the room and had not done anything past that.
No, I think we took a short rest too.
Did we? Let me look.
Okay, that is correct. But there was something else you guys were getting ready to do, and it was Bobby who said it, and I told him we would do it next time we play. Can't fix his race. That's gonna bug me all night. He has a set of X-ray goggles that he picked up along the way,
And he's going to start looking through walls.
so he wanted to do that.
Nice.
Alright, let me check one thing real quick. This is a NPC.
Yes, it is.
I thought I had finished with everyone, but I had not. I'd forgotten this guy. Oh, they haven't gotten to Starfinder yet. Okay, never mind then. The Archive Alien. Alien Archive, they haven't finished him yet. Okay, never mind. Okay, he is not an enemy, he is a friendly. Alright, so I don't like role playing with the other characters when they're not here, but I'll go ahead and do a quick little blurb. Let me just verify exactly what these X-ray goggles do to make sure. X-ray visor is what it's called. There we go, showing it to the stream. So this sensor is worn as an adjustable viewer resting over the eyes, like goggles or glasses, sends out X-rays and interprets the information gathered as an image it imposes over your normal vision. This grants sense through vision, though it is blocked by materials 1/5 as dense as that block normal sense through. So 2 feet of wood, 1 foot of stone, 2 inches of metal, 1 inch of lead, or any star metal. Limits you to black and white vision while you're using it, and you can't benefit from any other vision while you're using these as well. Alright, so, and it's a move action to turn on off. So as I mentioned last time, one thing I did say is that the door he's trying to look through is too thick. He cannot see through the door. However,
Okay.
the walls are not. So, which direction would you like him to look first? East, west, or north?
Which way did we come in?
You came in from the south.
I vote for north.
North?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
that's it.
north, maybe.
Alright guys, there's a bunch of zombies hooked up to computers, some sort of well or lowered section, and there's a throne looking thing, big giant chair in the middle of the room. As he's looking around and moving back and forth, trying to get an idea of what's in the room. Looks like there's a giant Vesk. And I see one of those weird monk things. But from where I am, I can't see the whole room.
So it's just a big room up above us then? I mean, to the north?
Yes, and it goes
continue.
beyond. He climbs up the little steps here. Yeah, and it goes all the way east and west above the rooms to either side of us. So it's just one big long room. The two rooms on either side of us are the same width as this room, and they go out a little bit to the east and west.
And a Vesk is sort of like a rhinoceros type of thing, or size, whatever. Is that what it? If I'm remembering correctly.
No, a Vesk is a medium humanoid.
Okay.
And
Oh, that's right. The guy with the Mad Max looking thing.
they are lizard people.
Oh, not even close.
You tried, Rena.
He's a cutie pie. Cutie pie. That's what I'm looking about right there. He's a bruiser.
They are similar, but not the same as Klingon in the way that they're a warrior race, and they would rather fight than do diplomacy. They were actually in the middle of trying to take over the Pact worlds when the Swarm attacked and stopped them from finishing their job. Alright, so you gonna move on, or you gonna have him check out the other rooms?
I say let's do the whole thing.
Let's do the other sides. Let's start with the west. Just for reasons? I don't know.
Okay, so he crosses all the way back over the other room to
Oh,
the
I
other side.
had windows
Goes
covering.
over to
I
the
didn't
west.
He was on the east side.
Let me see. And he is... Okay. Looks like there's... a couple of those weird... what the hell? There's another Vesk, but this guy is definitely undead. He's got his guts coming out. And he's got epaulets on his shoulders, so some sort of... I would guess this is the captain. A couple of those monks. And make sure... Oh no, this is the wrong room. Hold on a second, I'm gonna make sure. What the heck? Here it is, okay. And a bunch of computers. Did you want to check out the east?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
This looks suspiciously empty. Sort of like some sort of break room. It's got a big, or meeting room, long table, and then a bunch of small tables. If this wasn't an undead ship, I would say it's like a break room. Looks empty.
Are the lights on? Can you tell?
No, I can't tell.
Okay.
Alright, so... Alright, and Roberta, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. So tell us one thing cool that Zarael can do.
So I've used it a couple times and it's come in really handy. I like the gravity well spell. So it creates an area of gravity and everything just kind of sticks to however high or however low I set it. Like when we boarded this ship, actually, I used it, and in one of the actual aircraft wells, and it pulled the aircraft down into the hole and kept it there.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Welcome, Atomic Hero Squad. Appreciate you stopping by. Happy Sunday. So yes, the gravity well has come in really clutch a couple times. All right, so where would you like to go? I went ahead and brought in George as support. Does anybody want to run either Fievel or George?
I'm running 2 now, so I'm
Right.
saying no for me.
I can try my hand at Fievel, but I don't know a thing about George, so somebody else should do that.
He's our meathead.
All right, so Fievel, I'll go ahead and clear him. Release. So Fievel hasn't been run as, every once in a while you'll get people who decide to go off of what might be a min-max way of run a certain character. So say for example you had a barbarian who just doesn't choose to rage, or a sniper who doesn't snipe,
Really?
or a grenadier who doesn't throw grenades. But that doesn't mean they can't do those things. So as you look at Fievel, you can look at his, clear it. Alright, so it's picked up. He has a lot of things like, and he has a ton of feats, but if you look at his combat tracker, for example, it has a breakdown of all the different things he can do. Like, if he shoots and hits somebody, he can, in the first round of combat, he then has a bonus when he runs up and then hits them. Stuff like that. So opening volley is what that's called. So if he does a ranged hit, he gets a +2 to his melee attack against the same person. Things like that.
He can also shoot. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying he's also a sniper, so he has bonuses where people have a lot of negatives. He doesn't have anywhere near as many negatives to shoot things behind cover or long distances and stuff like that. So
he can also shoot at close distances too, that others can't. Correct?
I don't think he meant that case. So he has, correct. He has a +3 to his armor class when he's making a ranged attack, and somebody tries to do an attack of opportunity against him. So yes, he does get a bonus against that. So you are correct.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was the one thing in all of his like he has like a bunch of stuff coded. It was the one effect that he didn't have on his character, so I found it and I put it on him. So now he's got it.
He does like to throw grenades. And one thing bonus he gets for that is he has the radius is 5 feet more for any grenade he uses. By the way, something you can do in Starfinder is you can cook a grenade. So basically what it means is every grenade has a timer, just like in normal society. You throw the grenade, it has 3 to 5 seconds, and then it explodes. Well, in Starfinder, you can pull the pin, wait for it, and hold it, and then throw it so that you can time it so it hits as soon as you throw it. And what that does is it makes the bonus that they have to evade less. It's harder for them to evade it and react to it. It, I believe it is a full action. So if that's something you're curious about, let me know. You can also look up in Archive of Nethys cooking a grenade. But if it's something you're curious about, I'll look for it and get the details. Just keep that in mind. Anybody can do that, whether you're trying. Alright, so now you guys have a vague idea of what's around you. Apparently, the door to the east, the room to the east is empty. There are creatures and enemies to the north and west. Seems like the captain appears to be to the west.
Yeah, but it feels to me like the bridge is north.
So where would you guys like to go?
To be honest, dealing with Fievel said that it was the captain. We would like to avoid that. If we could take over the bridge and then barricade it for somehow, that might be a preferable alternative to dealing with the captain and then also dealing with whoever's in the bridge.
Speaking of barricades, Fievel also has the ability, as a move action, to set up a quick barricade from stuff around him. That gives him cover against ranged attacks.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
It's a feat that he has. I think he's used it once. Maybe twice.
Good to know. Well, that is something I love doing when when I'm playing other people's characters. I'm like, this is an ability. I didn't even know you had it. I'm using it.
Yay.
One question though. The last weapon in his weapons looks like he might have accidentally combined two weapons together. The extra
Okay.
gun, advanced Skyfire sword,
So,
tactical.
thank you for reminding me. What happened was, he picked up and is attempting to use the Spear of Fates. So if you look at the Spear of Fates in the inventory, this is a golden spear with a ruby blade. Functions as both an Infernal Flame Doshko and a White Star Plasma caster. Doshko is basically a poleaxe or polearm, but with, instead of a blade at the end that slices into people, it's fire that slices into people. And then a White Star Plasma caster is a ranged weapon that shoots. It's a rifle. So this thing combines both. It holds an ultra capacity battery, which powers all of the weapon. It's a swift action to switch back and forth between melee and ranged. And the Doshko deals fire damage and can also cause traumatic injuries. The Plasma casters fires bolts of ionized plasma. So, to use this thing, it does either 5d8 fire or 3d10 electric and fire when it shoots. It has a capacity of 100 charges, but each time you fire it, it uses up 20 charges. So it's basically 4 shots if you're shooting it before you have to switch out the battery. Having said that, let me look at how I coded it. I coded it a certain way for a reason. Let's see. Okay.
And I'm sorry, how many charges did you say using it as the melee weapon was?
The melee, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so
Okay,
its
cool.
uses is 5. There we go. Alright, so you have the other thing he can do is so you'll see he has Spear of Fates melee, Spear of Fates ranged. And the bottom one just shouldn't be there, so let me fix that. Because I was trying to figure out a way to fix it and do it a different way, and it didn't work. There we go. Yeah, so you have those two things. So he can do what's called a boost. And the way that works is it's not listed there. Okay, give me just a second here. $181. Yay, actually was in the index. Boost. You can charge up a weapon with the special property as a move action. When you do, you increase the weapon's damage by, in this case, 1d10 on the next attack you make with the weapon. Boosting expends charges from the weapon equal to its usage value. So basically it uses up 2 of its charges. If you're using it as a melee, and you boost it, it'll just use up 1 of the range uses. You understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
If we
Where
look
do I look to reread the boost stuff? I guess where
You would
did you
have to
find boost so that I can also look at it?
It's in the core rulebook
Oh,
under weapon properties. So you use instead of moving, you boost it instead. It uses up 1 charge of its 5 charges, and you do an extra 1d10, whether you're shooting or whether you're attacking. So that is the Spear of Fates. Alright, so getting back to the choice of where you want to be, where would you like to go? You said the captain is to the west, but you don't want to do him, you want to go to the north instead?
That was one way of going, yes. I was thinking another way, that if we could disable the captain and that crew, then we would be easier to control the others. But Bobby has a point. Roberta has a point.
Yeah, I concur with yeah. Nearby. I confer with her going north. If we could take that bridge and block off any access from anybody else coming in, we should be able to do what we need to do to rig it to run into the stellar degenerator and destroy it.
Now, he did say that there were creatures there, at least 1 monk he could see, although he can't see the full extent of the bridge. And this big Vesk, or at least, are the 2 people he can see. And Dendron would know from his security background and stuff. If the bridge is attacked, if somebody's in the very next room, they're probably going to come running.
that's also true.
Whereas vice versa is probably not going to happen. If you try to take on the room where the captain is, they're probably not going to leave the bridge to come support him. But then again, they might. So it's just something to keep in mind. They're right next to each other. Nobody came into here during the fight, and it was definitely loud enough to where they knew something was happening. They can't see you on the cameras, but they can see the monks fighting and dying, and they can see the explosions and the different spells going off. So they know stuff is happening. and they didn't choose to come in. So
Huh.
that's
That's true. Maybe we should go fight the captain then.
Dendron and Fievel would be thinking along those lines as soldiers. But you're not real familiar with how the corpse fleet operates, so
They do generally seem a little bit more apathetic to their comrades than like living creatures would be. I didn't know how to finish that sentence, but you know what I meant.
right.
If that's the case, maybe we should attack the captain. But he does have a couple people with him.
You can also, two of you can go to the north, and two of you can attack the captain.
Yeah, definitely. Splitting the party, best idea ever.
They won't expect
Well,
it.
Nosy can drop some of her creatures in there, and they'll do damage on their own. Very much a big distraction.
I was about to be like, ooh, well, Fievel's really sneaky. He could go through, like, a vent or something. And then I'm like, no, these guys don't need to breathe. Never mind. They don't have air vents.
Correct.
So.
I will go ahead and defer to what the party would like to do. I know there's benefits to either direction, and if all four of us decide to go north, one of us can take care of blocking the door. Like, have that be the first thing that one of us does when we get into the room. Like, throw a grenade there so it, I don't know, blocks off with crushed metal.
When
When
Fievel
Tyler
looked
looked
into the room to the west, did he see that there was a room that linked that to the bridge? Like, we have a door in this room that goes north. Is there a room in the west room that also goes north, or would they have to go through here?
Yes, there are both the east and the western rooms have doors that go to the north.
Okay. It would be very hard to block those off then. So, probably just getting the captain first would be our best go.
Hey,
Okay.
Let me go ahead and throw in what we know about the monk dudes.
I
Um,
kind of like
before
your
we
idea of.
Hmm?
I was gonna say that I kind of like Dendron's idea of splitting up to a certain degree. Like I said, I think Nosy can throw in some serious uh, monsters in there. Very distracting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Before we go in, since we know that this guy, okay, when a creature becomes undead, do they like retain like properties of like the race they used to be? As in, could we do research on Vesk to know reasonably like what this undead Vesk might be able to do? Or is it just a we'll find out when we get there, teehee? Like
So you all would know because Vesk are very common, and they were, like I said, they were also part of the whole. Um, they were in the process of taking over the galaxy when they got Pact Worlds, when they got things. They're stronger and they have better constitution not quite as smart as most races. Uh, they have a bonus when they wear armor. They have a bonus against fear effects. They have light vision, low light vision, and they have claws. So that is what Vesk do. And like I said, they're typically about 7 feet tall on average, strong, lizard-like people, and similar in thought process to the Klingons.
Okay. Okay.
So then we're gonna go in the room with the captain then.
I think that would
That's
be
my
the
vote.
best. That's your vote?
That is what I vote.
All right, then let's do it. I say. I think the plan of letting Nosi throw in some summoned creatures.
Alright, so Five whispers in the comm units that the two monks are on either side of the door, and he can just barely make out the captain on the other side of the room. And it looks like there is another.
Check, because
Uh,
they don't want to
Why?
leave the bridge unsupervised.
Right. Okay.
and there
So
is
as far
another
as summoning
undead
creatures,
person.
can you like start your spell and then like open up the door when you're about to finish, or do you have to see where you're supposed to summon them before you can even start casting the spell? I don't know how spellcasting in
I'm not sure
Starfinder
that
works.
works. Let's see what it says here.
So, summon creature takes a full round to cast. So he starts it on one turn, goes all the way until the start of his second turn, and that's when they appear. So if he's hit during that time period between rounds, there's a chance he can lose his concentration. It's one of the few times in Starfinder where concentration is a thing. So the answer to your question is, as long as she can see into the room when you guys open the door, she could start the spell. You guys could open the door, and then when it comes time to her turn again, she can summon them.
So
Okay.
I couldn't do a ready action of the spell.
No, I think you have
You're
to
starting
be
the spell, they're opening the door, and you finish the spell, and they show up.
Okay.
So it's no, you can't do a ready to action spell for a summoning spell, but it
So-
ends up being the same thing.
if we're making a plan, I think Nosi starts casting her spell. Five will cooks a grenade to toss in there. I don't know if there's anything that Dendron can do, but like I think we should probably like just throw a bunch of shit in right now to really throw him off guard. Ooh, Dendron can start hacking things and make like alarms go off. That's what they can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Dendron
sounds
has to
good.
see
Yeah.
what he in order to start hacking things.
Yeah.
But like you said, the grenade is a great idea, especially if you can launch them towards the away from the wall that's on the other side. Distract them. They'll know what a grenade is, and they'll definitely be cautious, which is will definitely distract them enough to if they see somebody standing at the door, they don't know what's going on. I should have a good chance of completing the spell. I think the element of surprise on the or on the grenades. And well, Serena can also just jump in too if she wants to go in fighting. She would also be a good distraction as well. So she could go in if you wanted to by herself, and you followed by Dendron, and then Nosy will already be casting her spell. Five will have already thrown in grenades, and it's a full-on assault.
Yeah, I think definitely preparing that assault is a good idea. Uh, has everybody decided what they want to do when we start trying to do this assault?
Yeah, I need to decide what creature I'm throwing in there. I think the best would probably be the ape beast. The Crestier is probably too big. Uh, well, that's Azeroth is that's the is it the snow? No, that's not the snow creature. I don't have pictures of these guys. I don't think. So if I know that the size of the room, then I would be able to decide which creature I should summon. So can I get that hint?
Bible would have been able to tell you the size of the room. I think Sven did say it's the same size as the room that we are currently in.
Right, but what's the height of the ceiling?
I don't know.
The width of the
Like
room is 40
1
feet.
feet or
The
something.
height of the room is the same as the room you're in.
Right, and which is what?
So it's
It's
from
got to be at least.
north to south. It's 50 feet. The ceiling is
I'm at the ceiling.
20 feet high.
Okay, so that's definitely, and the I think the best would be the ape beasts. Would you agree, Sven?
Yes, the APs would fit and work well in there.
Okay,
For,
I'm gonna go with the
you
ape
don't
beast.
know
Then
what the room looks like, so you don't know the
right.
specifics.
So depending on our initiative order, um, if I happen to go before Fivel, I may actually throw a grenade as well. Otherwise, I know what I'm going to do when I get in the room.
Okay. So Sven, if I'm correct, I can use a summon creature at a level 4. Well, and I would get 3 creatures, correct?
I have to look at the spell.
Yeah.
It should say within the spell how that works.
Well, so I have summon creature 5, which would be 1 creature, and then so 4 would be 2 creatures, I think. How that works.
All right, summon creature.
3 would be. You have to look that up. I have make the
When you
decision.
cast this spell as a known, select 4 creatures from the appropriate list. Summon creature for each level at which you cast a spell. For example, you choose. Okay, hold on a second.
If
In place
I
of
had
a
a choice,
selection,
I'd
you
like to
choose a
choose.
creature from a lower level list. Doing so allows you the option of summoning multiple such creatures. at a time.
Right.
So
If I
yes,
threw it at
so it's
level
one
3,
creature or multiple. So
right, I'm going to
fifth
go with
level.
multiple.
When you cast summon creatures a 5th level spell, you summon one creature from your selection of creatures from the 5th level list. If this creature is from a lower level summoning list, you summon 3 such creatures instead. It says it right there in the spell.
Okay, so I can cast it as a level 3 then, and get 3.
If you're summoning it as a if you're casting it as a level 3, then you summon one creature from the 3rd level, or if you go lower than level 3, you get 3.
Okay, so I'm still casting it at that whatever level I choose, but it like I would cast it at level 5, but it would get for level. I don't know. I'm confused here.
So what you're saying
I would
is
like
you
to.
want ape creatures, and you
Yes,
want multiple of them.
yes.
Alright,
But I
so
would
looking at the
prefer if I could
notes,
cast it as a level 3 because I have more level
the
3s. I do not have very. Sorry.
summon creature list note, the 8 beast is level 4. So if you want 3 level 4 8 beasts, then you would cast it as a level 5 using a 5th level spell slot.
Okay.
And you would get 3 8 beasts.
Okay, so if I cast it as a level 4,
You would
what
get
would
1
I be able to do? You get 1
8 beasts, or you can get
8
3
beast.
crest eaters or Hans or Bugman or whatever you want.
Okay. So if I cast it as a level 3, I'll only get level 2, a multiple of level 2 creatures.
Correct. 1 level 3 or multiple level 2s. 3 level 2s.
Okay, so what? So is the 8 beast would be considered a level 2 or not?
The 8 beast is a level 4.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna do this, right? So let's just do it.
So move your
I'll put
characters
on
where
the
you're going to be when the door opens.
All right.
And you guys need to open the door because it is locked.
Oh, it's locked? Okay.
Okay. All right. So you want to have Serena going in first then, and then, or Serena and 5-0? Nosy will be a step back from the door, seeing in as the door opens, and then we'll save George as a backup tank.
I like George being a backup tank.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
so you
let's see.
still
So
need to
Serena.
move you guys. There's only 3 of us over here.
There's not enough room for us to stand all. Or we're on the lower level, correct? When we're standing here.
No, there are
Upper
steps
level.
going up right next to George.
Okay. All right. So we're on the
Zerael is on
second
the lower
balcony.
level.
Okay. All right. So all 4 of us here will be on the upper level. Zerael is behind.
And you can also, George can move if you guys want that space. I just stuck him there to.
Yeah. Let's move him down a little bit, like there.
Oh, yeah, just on the other side of us. So we do still need to open this door. Is there a way that we can like, like do engineering to like almost open it but not quite? Or will everybody ready their actions and then I make an engineering check and then we'll see whether or not the grenade
So you're
explodes if I'm sand.
Do
similar.
any of the
Go
5
ahead.
is the way to go for opening it.
Any of the key cards that we have collected along the way gonna open this door?
That's a good
Wait a minute.
question.
That's a good question. Doesn't,
So you try the key cards, and the key cards do not work.
okay.
Okay.
But like unlocking, picking a lock, you are gaining access to the controls. So yes, you can gain access to the controls and then open it when you want to.
Okay, cool. Um, Dendron's gonna try gaining access to the controls then. Uh, so I have a plus 21. Is anybody going to help me?
Are you using
Right.
computers or engineering?
I could do either. I feel like engineering would probably be a bit more, uh, would make a bit more sense though, right? Because it's like a physical door.
Alright, so check Fivel. Check his numbers, see which one of you are better.
Got
I know
exactly the same.
Fivel can assist. I think Serena has engineering as well.
Zarel
Yeah, I have.
cannot assist in either way.
Yeah. Serena has a plus 16
Okay.
for engineering,
And Nosy.
plus 17 on computers.
What
What
does
is
Nosy have for engineering?
And Nosi has plus 18 for engineering.
Okay, so you get plus 6 to your roll because of the 3 of them.
Nice.
Woo.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so work at it, and you are able to undo some of the wiring and go in and using your little data pad are able to hack into it. So the door is now not open, but it is unlocked.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Okay, I should probably decide what kind of grenade he's gonna throw in. I need to look at his inventory.
So his inventory is a little wonky in that if you look at his, trying to find, he should have a designation on. He only has it for 1. That's awesome. He moved a bunch of stuff around incorrectly. Okay, so why? Hold on, just a second here. Yeah, that doesn't even. Okay. So what had happened was he should have. He put bombard in his null space chamber, and that should have been like a belt, because as a bombard soldier, he can make pretty much any grenade. So there were a list of bombard grenades, like the foam grenade 2, that should have been listed under bombard. So any grenade that has 1 next to it, that is a level 2. He can make. So to make things easier, we're not going to try to mess with it right now. He has. So just pick a level 2 grenade that you want, and then don't worry about tracking it in his inventory. He's just going to build it and throw it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So pretty much any grenade that he has listed there.
And I have a
Mark II.
screamer grenade.
Ooh.
Still left that I can use. It's my next
Okay.
usable grenade.
Sorry, guys. This is a little bit of a mess. There's
I
a lot
didn't.
of
Yeah,
to
he
look
messed
at.
up some stuff. I didn't realize I would have tried to fix it. So just pick a grenade that he wants, and then we'll go from there. And as far as cooking the grenade, it's a full action is all it is. Instead of moving, you do a full action, and they have a -2 to their save against, or the DC is increased by 2 to avoid it.
Okay. We'll do the incendiary grenade because that's
Okay.
the easiest. And
All right.
here's
So for
one.
the first round, go ahead and everybody. I'll push initiative, but we'll tweak it because you guys can pretty much choose. Where's George? Here's George. And it.
Apparently, I have more grenades in my inventory than I thought. I just don't have them showing up on my weapons list as having that many.
So if you equip, the number, yeah, the number won't show up on your actions page. It'll just show, like, if you have 6 grenades, it'll only show 1 grenade. But if you have some that aren't showing up at all,
Oh no, it's just the uses.
the number.
Like,
Okay, gotcha. Yep. Yeah. So you that's correct. All right. So right now, Fievel is going first. Who wants to go first? Is Fievel good? What's the order you guys want to go in?
I think the people that are throwing grenades should go before Nosi finishes summoning the creatures, just so the creatures don't get hit by grenades.
I agree.
So Fievel's going first, and then you want Zerael next.
I think that is wise.
Okay, and Serena's gonna run in. Is that correct?
Yeah, she
So
do a
you
quick
want him
trick attack
after
and get in there.
her after Nosy.
Right.
I think Dendron's probably going to be the one opening the door, since they're right there at the panel already.
Okay, cool.
And I'm not running into the room. I am just throwing my grenade into the room. I'm going to step and throw.
So I have Fievel, Zerael, Nosy, then Serena. What is Dendron doing?
Dendron is opening the door and then, if possible, doing the amplified glitch, like causing like alarms and stuff to go off.
So
I
what
don't
is the
know.
range of that? Not the range that you can do it, the how close the enemy has to be to what it's doing?
There's no range for this, but the people I'm targeting have to be within, no two of which can be more than 30 feet apart. So,
How many can you target?
one creature per character level.
Alright, so you have to be able to
So,
see them
13.
as well.
Yes.
So from your viewpoint, you know that you're from that angle, you may want to switch with Zerael so you can see more of the room. Because you know that the room ends right here on this line, So as you're looking up, you're only going to see the corner of the room.
That's fair.
Like this. Whereas if you switch places with Zerael, you'll be able to see a lot more of the room.
How? I'm past the doorway.
Unless you go into the room.
I'm above the door.
And Five has already told you that the monks are on either side of the door.
Oh, they're right next to the door?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah, if we can draw their attention back behind them, that's the best way to go, I think. So that's why the grenades are going to be so effective, I think.
What kind of action would it take to open the door?
You guys are going to open the door, and then combat's going to start. So it's not going to be in action.
Okay, cool. In that case, I think I'll just move and then do my hack. So, I think that should be fine. I can just use my movement action. It'll be fine.
Okay. Awesome.
Alright, so if you're going to move, then you want to be after the grenade throwers.
That's
Yep, so
probably
you're fine.
a
And then
wise
George
choice.
is last right now. Alright, so you guys open up the door. Let me expose. And we start with 5 -0.
Wait, where was the captain? Which one's the captain?
So let me go ahead and give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on in the room. So you see these 3 rows of computers. There are different control panels along the northern wall as well. Monitors are all along the back walls, all 3 walls that aren't where the control panels are. So east, west, and southern walls all have monitors of varying sizes. Some of them are just holograms, some of them are cast upon the wall. And you see all different parts of the ship. Different grav train corridors, different decks. You see the Gate of the 12 Suns. Outside, you see different firing arcs of the different armada ships. So there's just this massive amount of information as you open the door and take a quick look around to see what's going on. You see the door going to the north. You see there are 2 people of note besides the 2 monks that you know about. Come on, why isn't it opening it up for me? See a female ghoul-looking creature by the northern door. She has a gun pointed at you all. The way I'm going to play this is it's probably not by the rules, but I don't care. They have been waiting for you and expecting you to be there. So in reality, they probably shouldn't be surprised, because they knew you were coming through the door. However, with everything that you're doing, you're throwing open the door, you're throwing grenades, summoning creatures, blasting, shooting spells, I'm going to say I'm going to give you a round of surprise.
Woo!
Now, this is
Thank you, DM.
the other person, by the way, in here is the captain. And he is down to the south, Gerd Nishal.
Yeah.
He also has guns pointed at you guys. Alright, so we move this over. What is this? This is 8 beasts, okay. Here is Renzar. So, Dendron and Fireful would know that Renzar is probably like a... She ranks below the captain. So, you know, again, you don't know the official names of the ranks and stuff, but you know she's below the captain. Alright, so from the player's point of view, let me switch this over to that. Let me switch this over. Toggle the camera view. There we go. Nice. Alright, let me move it back. Alright, I'm going to leave Gerd and Nishal off the screen for now because he's too far back. Well, maybe I can get behind you guys. Let me see if that's a good angle. There you go. That's not a bad angle. Alright. So, if I will go ahead and pick the intersection, the grid intersection where you want the grenade to be.
Okay, and his are... Were they 10 feet wider or 5 feet wider? 5 foot. 5 foot radius, 2 explosions.
It's a 5 foot radius, so 10 feet total. It increases the radius. Surprise. 239, okay.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm struggling. It's in the special, explode 2d6f 1d6 burn 10 feet. Is that 10 feet the radius?
Yes. So for his case,
Okay.
it is a 15-foot radius, which is a 30-foot circle.
Okay, I think...
Alright, I misread it. Where did it go? $239, that's why. Alright, so while you're figuring out where you want it to be, I'm going to remind everybody, because we very rarely do surprise. Surprise combatants take penalties until they have acted in combat. If some but not all the combatants are aware of their opponents, blah blah blah. Combatants who start the battle aware of their opponents can take either a standard or move action during the surprise round. The characters can also take a swift action during the surprise round. Surprise combatants have the flat-footed condition. They take a -2 to their armor class, and you cannot take opportunity attacks. So you guys can either attack or move. You can't do both. They cannot do anything until next round on their turn. And next round, they will still be surprised until they take an action on their turn next round. And until that time, they have a -2 to their armor class. Alright, so you're exploding it there, so you will get these 3. So, Renzar, the 2 Kubarazu. Alright, so look at your notes section.
Kind of just realized that the Kurobozu have resistance to fire. Oops, it's too late now.
If you look at your notes section on your on Fievel's character sheet, there should be a example of what the grenades are, the DC for grenades for him. What is his DC?
10 plus half the grenade level plus his dex mod, which says it's 8. So
right,
it's
so look
18 plus half the grenade level.
So look at the grenade level.
6. So 21.
Okay.
Is the DC.
Deselect.
And isn't it higher because he cooked the grenade or something like that?
0, 2, 3. In this particular case, he was because he's a grenadier. I'm going to give it to him. He normally wouldn't be able to cook a grenade because you can do an attack or a move. You can't do both. But I'm going to give it to him because he's a grenadier. So it's a 23 DC.
Well.
23. Reflex. Click. Alright, so go ahead and roll the damage. And then I will apply it as needed. And then erase your circle. Because I can't. Nice. Alright. So, max damage.
Nice.
Woo.
Renzar has no special things for fire. I need to check one thing real quick. Alright, so they take 6 wounds. Okay, so that's 3. Damn it. Okay, so tink, tink, tink. It explodes. Even though there are computers and stuff in the way, it still wraps and envelops them. Fievel's fur is blown back as this huge fire comes out. Let's keep things moving.
That's his turn.
Zarel.
Okay, so I'm going to throw in a screamer grenade. And I want it to go there.
Okay, what is the range? Radius?
I think it's 20 feet.
It's 20 feet.
Its range is 20 feet. Its radius is 20 feet.
All right. I forgot to have 5 will do it, but to go ahead and roll attack. Just don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
you have to get a 5. There it is.
No.
Okay.
Oh wait. You have to get a 5 total. Okay, I'm like you. I thought he meant you have to roll at least a 5, and I'm like, she got a 4.
Okay, did you see where I wanted that to go, by the way?
Yes. It's
Cool.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, so it's not gonna hit. It's gonna hit everybody except Gerd.
Um, that is not the intersection I picked. I was one intersection down.
Okay.
I think she wanted it to hit Gerd.
And I'll hit everybody except Razul.
All right, now roll my damage.
What does it do?
It's a 1d4 minutes of deafness.
All right, so um,
In
it does
fact,
2d10 sonic as well. Okay. Um, so they do have a save. Let me go ahead and that's cool. Delete that. All right, so it's level. What is your dexterity?
My dexterity. Good question. Hang on. Dex is the score or the bonus mod.
Either one.
The score is 14. The mod is 4.
Eight. 16. All right, so number 7 fails. Go ahead and roll 2d10.
Well, that's a sucky roll.
just keep in mind this is all diversion.
Yeah, we're at least being really distracting. So
Exactly.
All right, and then let's see if they save on their fortitude. For the deafness.
did you mean to target George?
Probably not.
All right, give me a d4. Well, of all the things there, does not look like they're immune to deafened, so 2 rounds, okay? That was rounds, not minutes, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it said minutes. Let me double check that.
It says minutes.
Minutes.
Alright,
It
so
is
it'll
minutes.
last forever. Okay. So one of you guys are dead. Alright, so that is Zerael. Nosi.
All right, Noshi's going to be. Noshi is casting a level 5 as a level 4.
So basically, you can
3,
see above that line, and you can put them anywhere above that line.
above that line. Okay.
To the north of that line.
Okay. It's going to be enough room to put them in there?
So go ahead and select the notes. Ping the where you want them to be.
Okay, pinging is the ping mode. I just touched the thing.
On the top of them. Yep. And then, okay.
There's 1. There's 2. And right there is 3.
Okay.
So I press the cast button or
Just mark it off that you've cast it.
okay.
Alright. None of them are higher. Perfect. Okay, so these are not hostile. They're friendly. Alright, so he's going to end up he's going to move down. He's going to end up being pushed out because there's creatures there, so they're going to be like there. Okay. And then they can move on their turn and do whatever they want to do to engage.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go ahead and have him be on top. It doesn't matter. That's fine. He can be on top of the computers. Alright, so for now, I'm going to say the computers are -2 cover to anything. You can also duck down and take more cover under them as well. Alright, so as it turns out, 8 beast number 7. If you don't have it, here is it's in the notes, but there's your sheet for them. If they get, when they attack, if they exceed with their bite, if they get +4 to, if they exceed the armor class by 4, then they automatically grapple.
Okay.
So this first one is over here,
Yep.
which I presume is he going to go toward Renzar, or is he going to, what are you going to have him do?
I mean, Renzar right there.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your attack.
Target him. So just a melee one, right? Let's see, we got, hold on a second. Let's see.
Is a bite +15.
Yeah, the bite plus, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Very nice. All right, and then next is 25.
Okay, so he's gonna be moving to down to the main guy.
Okay.
Just lumbering in that
So his
direction.
speed is 30. Again, because
Okay.
they have a climb speed, especially, and they're large. I'm not worried about the computer, so they can easily, lope and parkour over it.
Right. Okay, I'm moving, but it's not showing it on the map.
I see you moving it.
Okay, and
No, but
then
I'm
he
not
is
seeing the
targeted.
arrow that.
So go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Wow. 14 on the dice is a hit.
Nice.
Why did it do Renzar? That's weird. Oh, you're still using number 7. That's why. Okay, hold on. Let me see if it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it says large beast summoning.
Alright, that hit Gerd in the shell, so it did 14 damage to him. Okay. Serena. And then Dendron, you're up.
Okay, Serena is going to be doing a trick attack into the room.
You can't. You can either do a move or an attack.
Okay. Okay, so she's gonna move then. She's gonna get into the room, so she's just gonna go straight in, like to there, right there, somewhere in that range, wherever the square is.
Yes, that is a critical effect. Alright, so you move. Because this is a surprise round, they do not have up attacks. You're able to easily parkour over this computer.
Yep.
That's, you're only going 25?
Yeah, I think so, because as of right now, we're only seeing four creatures in here.
Correct, you're seeing 4 creatures in here.
Yeah, she's gonna want to attack the 2 that are back at the doorway. So yes, that's perfect place.
Alright, Dendron.
Okay, Dendron's gonna run into the room.
So you're not doing your distracting thing?
I figured I'd be able to do it better if I was in the room, right?
Okay.
Because I can't see anybody right now.
Alright, go for it. See if we turn. Go back.
Actually, how high are the computers? Could I vault over them?
Yes, you can move through them because you're made of bugs.
Okay, I would let me cancel my move then.
You can also float up as part of your movement to go over them if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I
Right,
feel
30
better being right there.
So you're staying on the ground level?
Yeah, staying on the ground level
Okay.
so that they have a bit of cover. And then they're going to go ahead and do their amplified glitch.
Can't, it's
I
either
would.
move or. Is it part of your move action?
No, it's an action.
Yeah, so you can either do an action or a move. And during a surprise round, you can't do both.
I thought that was because that was for. Okay. Never mind then. I thought I could move to see the room. Never mind.
Alright, George is shooting. He has a -5. a +2 because it's a surprise, so we'll just do this. He has a Corona artillery rifle.
Oh, special.
Boy, you guys are doing well so far. Doing great. There's a little bit of fire damage. Why? Okay, they should be resistant to fire. Why aren't they? That's weird. Dumb. Alright. Not gonna worry about right now. Alright. Skip. Skip. Alright, your last 8 beasts. What is he doing?
The last one is attacking.
The monk?
How do you pronounce his name? The number 17.
Okay.
Yes, number 17. So am I still rolling off the large B7 page or not?
No, just roll the attack. Actually, here, let me do this. Let me clear. Hold on. 32 should hit anyway. It did. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and I'll just use him. I'll use number 7. Hold on a second. Let me.
Yep.
There you go. All right. Now go ahead. Alright, so he bites into it. 32, it's... Well, let me look at his case. He might maybe grappled. He is. Nice. Okay, so he chomps down and grabs him with his arms.
Man, the more I look at them, the more unsettling the 8 beasts are. I'm so glad they're on our side.
Well, the tokens are weird, but the image... What happened
The
to
image is really good.
The tokens are really freaking creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their jaw
Anyway,
isn't that big. Well, maybe it's not that big, though.
Alright, Mantha, you know what you're doing. Would you throw grappled onto Corbozu 17, please?
Will do.
Alright, Gurdon's, and now we just finish the round. Skip. 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 Ding, ding. Alright, start of round 2. Fievel. So now, again, they continue to be surprised until they act. And so Fievel would know this. None of the enemies have acted yet, so they are still flat-footed. They are still do not have opportunity attacks.
Okay. Is it too late to be doing the opening volley?
No, I would count this as the first official round of combat.
Okay. So you said they're still surprised. Would Fievel be able to run in without getting attacks of opportunity?
Correct. They do not
Okay,
have
cool.
opportunity attacks.
Oh, his speed is only 20 feet? Why is it only 20 feet?
This is a tiny
Little
little
guy.
guy.
Tiny little guy, okay.
So our halflings, I think, are only 20, maybe 25.
I guess he's running down.
Okay.
And then he's got this big gun. The Spear of Fates. He will go ahead
Nice.
and try to use that.
So who is he targeting?
Um,
If he's targeting anybody except the monks, he's going to have a minus, even being a sniper. Because these computer banks are as tall as he is.
Yeah. I think he will go ahead and do the monk that is closest to him, the
Okay.
Kurobozu 7.
No minus at all. And a matter of fact, he has a +2. So make sure you click FF.
Okay. And do I need to do anything else?
Nope, he's doing a single shot, so he is not in cover anyway, so he's good to go.
Okay. Then let me make sure I've got my bullet. He's gonna go ahead and make an attack.
There you go. Boom. I shall. This thing blasts out this. Plasma.
That's
34
decent
points of damage.
Nice.
This thing slams into it. Alright, Nosy.
That's his turn.
And Nosy gonna step up to the door. Oops, don't do that. Oh, come on. She's not moving. She's not inside. She's at the door. And she's using her elite semi-auto pistol,
Okay.
aiming directly at Renzor.
Alright. Keep in mind, once they're no longer surprised, they will be able to do attacks of opportunity against you because they're next to you and you're shooting. So next round, you'll want to do a 5-foot step back.
Right. Okay. So I'll go ahead and roll.
Yes, because you have a -2 because of the ape, but you have a +2 because he's flat-footed, so it ends up being the same. So it slams into her armor, not enough to pierce it.
Right. Okay.
Serena.
Okay. Serena is doing a trick attack and attacking number 7 there. I didn't do the thing. Hold on a second.
Okay, where are you moving to? You got to get adjacent to him. Or
Yep,
what are you attacking him with?
My solar sword, right, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, you had to move up.
I have to do trick attack though, right? First.
Yep, you can.
Okay. Press the cast on that one. There we go. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Oh, that might not do it.
That is a success.
Successful. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna put off target on them. Or on him.
Okay, so there's a little
Drop it
man.
down on.
Click that and then roll to see if you hit.
See. Okay. See if I hit with my sword. Okay.
And you still have to move up. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so you slide on up, doing a quick parkour, and but instead of landing like normal, you kick off the computer and jam the sword into him. Roll your damage. See if he survives. 57 points of damage. Very nice. Only a 1
Nice.
on the whole roll. Very cool. As you slice into this thing. Hold on a second. 3d6, 5d6, 2d6. Okay, it is taking the ongoing fire damage, so that much is correct. Yeah, you guys are high enough level to where I think it should be a lot more. Let me double check here. What's going on with the... Are they immune to crits? Maybe they're immune to crits. Let me check. Nope, it doesn't say they're immune to crits. Solar
Not
Sword,
sure.
3d6, 2d6, and
I mean, I have a critical
plus
on that
13.
one.
You got the plus 26, 3d6, plus 5d6 of the thing. Yep, you're good. All right.
Okay.
It just did it weird. It
Okay.
separated them for some reason, and it threw me off. All right, so it should have been all 5 black and then all 5 green. Anyway, 57 points of damage. Plus he's on fire. Very nice.
You've been distracted.
All right, Dendron.
Awesome. Dendron is going to go ahead and use their action to do the amplified glitch now.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, he is just... The gird and the shawl is just within 30 feet of number 7, so you can get them all.
That's awesome. So the check is going to be 15 plus 1 per target, so that's 19 plus 1.5 times the CR of the highest CR target. And I don't know that bit.
So it's a... If there's more of them, they have a harder time saving? Is that what that means?
If there's more of them, I have a harder time doing it to them.
Okay. So what kind of save is it?
They don't make a save. I make a computer's check.
Oh, okay, that's why. All right, gotcha. So the DC is, and you said 1.5 times the highest DC, the highest CR.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 19 plus the 1.5.
Okay.
Which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this, guys, but we can hope that I roll well.
We believe in you.
I believe in me.
Go to make the roll. You got a 42, but you had plus 6, so we'll see.
No, it was almost a 19! Oh, dude, I definitely did not make that because it was base 19. I'm pretty sure the CR for at least the captain is higher than...
Yes, had you rolled 19, you definitely would have made it for all of them.
Yeah, had I rolled a 19, it would have been amazing. So I wasted my action. I guess I'm just gonna float up. How high is the ceiling?
20 feet. So you can go up 15 feet.
I'll just float up in shame.
All right. And number 8 beast. Alright, so if you're using that thing, let me go ahead and target. Okay, go ahead. Reno, go ahead and attack with the 8 beast, number 25.
Okay, are you dealing with the different pages, or do you want me to have all 3 pages?
No, you said you were using number 7, so...
Right. So you're okay with that?
Yep, I am.
Okay. All right, there we go. I'll leave it. Hold on.
19. Alright, that's a miss. Alright, guys, come on, get out of your funk. You did great the first round.
That's my problem. I tried to do this in the second round and not in the first round. That's exactly why it didn't work.
That's right. Alright, so now he is no longer surprised. The Gurdon Shaw is no longer surprised. Yeah, this is not a very. I mean, Serena is stealthy, but in general, it's not a very stealthy. Okay. You are surprised at the start of the battle, have output condition. Okay, until they have acted in combat. A surprise round takes place before normal combat begins. Alright, so now it's a norm. So now he can go like normal. He's no longer surprised. Alright, so this thing is in his face, so he drops the rifle that he had, and you see his tongue come out. Let me see if he has multi-attack. He does. Alright, so this 8-beast is... Let's see. Here we go. Bam.
So Gerd gets 2.
So that tongue comes out and it latches on. It's like a nappy looking thing. What just happened? Let's see. Oh, it rolled all 3. Okay, so slam, hits, tongue hits, slam hits. Okay. So he pounds this thing with his huge fists, and these and his tongue latches onto him. So let's see if he survives the damage first.
Good luck, 8-beast. We believe in you.
The good thing is it wasn't you.
Yeah, the good thing is it's not us. That is
First
very
fist. Second fist.
true. Oh no.
And the tongue.
Come on, little guy.
Oh no.
No. Man.
So dying means dead, I'm assuming.
Yeah. That guy does
Alright,
a
so you see it
ridiculous amount of
fall
damage. No wonder
to the
he's
ground, and then it sort of shivers and its neck cracks and it rises up, and you see it's got this glaze over his eye, and the captain points toward Dendron, and as the 8-beast starts walking toward him, it fades away because it was a summoned creature that died.
Oh god. That's so freaky.
But it would have been a zombie.
But it's not. Oh, by the way,
Throw-
is George
throw
going
up-
to do
throw up-
anything?
I'm sorry?
Is
Just
George
throw up
going
the
to
beast.
do anything?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, on his turn. He shot the first time. He shot the
Oh,
first
did
round
he?
and actually did damage to the guy. Alright, 8-beast number 7. Let me go ahead and change his targeting.
Okay.
Alright, go for it.
Sorry, Reno. I did not mean to talk over you.
No, I was
What were
talking
you
over you.
saying?
So. Oh, that was so close.
Zerael.
Zerael is going to get really sick and tired of this. Step into the room now.
Alright, so as soon as you step in the door, if you move beyond the door in between the
They're
two
gonna go
things. Actually, no, they haven't gone yet. Never mind. So they still don't have
Any of
opportunity
them?
attacks.
Any of them here
Just
don't have opportunity attack?
correct. Yep, just the guard, just the captain's the only one who's gone. So
And he's where? Way down on the bottom?
correct.
Bottom
Okay.
right.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna go right there. And then
Okay, what is your speed?
I think it's 30. It is 30.
All right, give me a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check. What the hell?
Can I help her?
Yeah, Serena gives you a little boost as you run by. Because you're jumping over the computer terminal.
Smash your ass on the way through.
Snack your butt. Yeah.
I have no acrobatics.
Okay. All right, so you're
Why couldn't I
able to
just
get
fly?
there.
Why can't I just fly over it?
You can if you want to use your whatever that's called. All right, so you like ignite as corona of plasma comes around you and you fly. So you're. Do you want? How high do you want to be? Or are you gonna land again when you're done?
I'm probably gonna land again.
Oh, I see. So you just go. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Back down.
And then I gotta get back to my spells now. No, I'm not gonna do that. Where's my theme? I'm gonna do shooting stars.
Okay.
Let's target a couple of people. Let's see here.
You moved, so you get 2 of them. Pew, pew. Verbal component is to say pew.
Right.
That's canon now. That you have to say pew when you shoot. You're shooting me.
So I cast it.
You have Dendron targeted.
I have Dendron targeted. What? Where's Dendron?
He's floating
Sorry.
15 feet up in the air. Just below you to the south.
I'm having issues with eyeballs today.
So you have the chick ghoul right above you, the 2 monks, and then the dude way to the south. There you go. Gurdnashal and Rezar. Right?
Alright, so I've cast. Do I need to recast because I changed targets?
Nope, you just need to roll damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so what does it look like?
Out of nowhere, outer space, come these 2 things that look like little tiny meteors, like shooting stars that hit these 2 people. Boom, boom.
Very nice. Alright, so this thing is on fire, takes a little bit of damage. And it lashes out against Alright, so he's got a cone. Dendron is 15 feet up in the air. Alright, what is that? Alright, so he's going to attack Serena with his bunch of attacks. And you see darkness starting to surround him as he also is going into a stellar revelation.
This is number 7.
Yes.
Man,
Actually, it's not darkness, it's
a lot of
light.
things going on.
It is light. So he's going to go into his photon mode 1. effects. He's deafened. He is off target. He is burning. A lot of stuff happening to this poor guy. Unarmed strike. Here we go. Let me double check one last thing. Sorry for the delay, guys. These have almost as much stuff as the captain.
They are important executives in this endeavor. To be in the presence of the captain.
Alright, so I'm going to target you. And then just roll. One. Oh, there you go. It does it all at once. Perfect.
And they all miss.
Miss. Wow. 9, 11, 5, and 11 on the dice. So this thing just, its arms and legs is flashing out, and Serena's just definitely dodging and moving and blocking. And they all 4 attacks miss. Wow. Okay. Alright, 8 beast. Let me go ahead and switch your targeting.
It's still,
All right, go ahead.
still targeting 17, I believe.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, cool. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Here we go.
Nice, another crit.
Doesn't affect that.
Hey, Rob. What's going on here? And we're attacking all these weird ape creatures, and these two. The boss, the captain of the ship, his lieutenant. These 2 weird zombie critters. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. For some reason, my wow didn't work. As he did 29 damage. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, now, Lieutenant. Half the crap they can do is not combat. So you see she pulls out this, she drops this yellow star plasma rifle she had, and whips the sword, has a buzz blade dueling sword, so like a
Nice.
Chainsaw. You can only do one or the other. Boo. Okay, so as she does that, her tongue lashes out at this ape. Hits.
Partially
Move this up
okay.
here. And DC 15. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the disease because you're not going to be around long enough to worry about the disease. But you do have to save against the paralysis.
Uh-oh.
Click, 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 click. You are number 7. He saves. So he is not paralyzed as his tongue latches on. And that's all she can do. You guys close the distance. This thing is grappled, so he's going to escape the grapple.
Does he just successfully do that? You want me to delete the effect?
Give me just a second. I'll be shocked if he doesn't, because these things are bendy. 27. So go ahead and give me a. Here we go. 8 beast. Skill. DC is 27. And the beast was 18. So yes. So it is, yes, if you could really delete the thing, but it does take up his turn. That's all he can do. So.
Yay!
Alright, so now George is gonna fire again. And he has nice. So as a move action, he can grant itself X-ray vision. So he would have done that already. So he doesn't have a minus. He knows exactly where this thing is. So he's going to do a full attack. A little crit fishing.
Nope. 3 ain't gonna do it.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Boo, Twitch. Sorry. Glad it worked when you came back, though. So yeah, we've got a lot going on here in this one of 2 boss fights. So they're fighting the captain of this mega ship. They're level 12. Alright, Fievel. They're also fighting one of my favorite creatures. I didn't throw up the art, so let me do that now.
I do have a question.
Okay.
So Fievel has an ability called Deadly Aim. Let me drag this into chat. And as it is currently coded, it does a -2 penalty to his attack and adds 4 damage. I think that was coded like a long time ago because it you take a -2 penalty and then do an additional damage equal to half your base attack bonus. So I think at the least it would be a +8 because it's his current melee attack bonus is 16, right?
His base attack bonus is 12. It's equal to his that's not his BAB, his base attack bonus. So 16 is his dex mod plus his base attack bonus. So it should be a +6.
Okay, cool. I'm still gonna change that then.
Yep. Correct. It goes up every other level.
Okay, cool. I think Fievel he already did his opening volley. I keep on accidentally closing out of his character sheet. This is bad. It's fine. Fievel is going to go ahead and run up with the what is it? The Doshko, the Sphere of something or other, Sphere of Fates.
Fear of Fates. Okay.
And he's gonna run up to this Kodobozu and try to smack it.
Yeah, bash him.
Bash him. No, I don't think I will do the deadly aim, but he still has a +2 because he did the opening volley. So he's just gonna
And
go
this one
ahead
has
and
not moved yet, I think. Oh no, he has. Yeah. Mine bash him. Yep.
bash him. And so he's gonna go ahead and try to smack
Angel's
him.
heading into the hospital. She's having some issues.
Oh, I'm targeting myself.
All right, has a hit.
Nice.
Why did he attack twice?
Cause I accidentally targeted myself.
Oh, okay.
So
I
I
believe he
untargeted
has
myself and then
a.
rolled damage.
I think he is one of the people who has a haste circuit. By the way, also something it's never used. The only thing it does is it allows you to move and do a full attack. So,
Ooh, that would be great.
also keep that in mind.
What does it take to activate the haste circuit?
I don't know.
Thanks.
I think it's a swift action or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
It's never been used, but I'm not positive he has it. But double check.
I know it's on his page.
Okay, then yeah, he has that.
It is.
I think it's a swift action, so we can say he did it. Thing is, it uses charges every round that you're using it.
I would still like to use it because making a full
Yep.
attack is.
So he would have hit with a 27. So go ahead and do a second attack. Just do a and for him. Yeah, he's still fine. He doesn't have any bonuses to multi attacks yet, so I don't believe so.
That's a 3.
But it's still a miss. Okay. Whoosh. All right, so this thing goes. It's like a humming, and these rods heat up and come flashing by him as you switch from the plasma rifle to the melee Doshko. Alright, Renzar, she's still alive, so she gets 2. This time she's going to see which one. Oh, actually, the bite does more damage, so she's going to use the bite again. Last time I said it was her
Biting
tongue.
her and she bites right back.
That's right. Last time I said it was her tongue, and I was mistaken. It's actually, she doesn't have a tongue, she has a bite. Hit.
Those 8 beasts are dropping like flies. Oh, no, it's still alive. It's still alive. Never mind.
I don't see anything that says once they save. Nope, this is an every time attack. Okay, so he needs to save again. DC 19, Fortitude. Yep. Click. Come on, you did it last time. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He is not paralyzed at all. Alright, Nosy.
Nosy's going to take a guarded step back
Okay.
and then fire. Or let's see.
Okay.
I guess
Are you shooting at
if
the
I go,
ghoul,
I'm
Renzar?
shooting at Renzar. So do I have to go to,
Okay, you're fine.
down or okay? All right. Sorry. Hold on.
So you do have a -2 because of the ape.
Okay,
So
-2.
just click peak of.
Pico.
Peak
Right.
of right here.
And there we go. It is. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Oh, that sucked.
No.
There's a miss.
It's all
Alright.
good.
So why does it say Zerael shooting stars? Okay,
Oh, sorry, I just forgot
creature.
when I did it, so I was just checking it off.
Oh, okay. I thought he clicked something. I was like, how did he? That,
I don't think he has that ability.
that just messed my head all. Okay, Kurobozu. He is up here. All right, so now he is no longer grappled by this guy. Ship of Fools. Awesome. 29 months. Woohoo. Thank you. That is amazing. Welcome. What's up? So we're in the middle of this big boss fight. One of two. They're fighting the captain, who is here, Gerd Nishal, his weird undead monk creatures, and his lieutenant, who is a ghoul. They've summoned these weird ape creatures to help them, and they have a cybernetic golem also helping them. So far, they're doing really well. They had a good surprise round. They've done a lot of damage. But the big bosses haven't really been touched yet, so. And now this unarmed creature, this monk is going to town on this ape.
What's a miss?
3 hits and a miss.
Still hanging in there. So far.
Alright, it is still alive. As this undead monk is a flurry of blows again. Arms and legs come and slam into this creature over and over. But it's still standing as it does a little yell. Dendron floating 15 feet up.
Dendron floating 15 up is gonna start fishing on the captain. It would help to target the right person. And because I'm 15 feet up, the captain wouldn't have cover because of the computers?
Correct.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna do my special soldier one and make 3 attacks out of -6 instead of 2 out of -4.
And Rob says he'll show you fishing on the captain.
I don't know why I just realized the weapon I was gonna use I can't do a full attack with. So let's go ahead and do... This one does more damage, kind of.
Buckle your swash.
For that
That's
one.
right, Ship of Fools. Alright, so it hits. First one is your pistol. The shot rings out and a bullet flies through. In the age of lasers and magic, a bullet still works.
Sometimes guns do the trick.
Second one hits into his armor, doesn't pierce it. Third one hits though. $19 total damage, not too shabby. As he
Woo!
grunts.
Nice.
Alright, Zerael. Serena, you're on deck.
Okay.
And we'll finish up the round.
All right, let me get my eyeballs adjusted here. And
Shivery timbers.
so both of these are still targeted. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Well, maybe not. Um, huh. No, I'm not gonna do it. Hang on. That person I have targeted is undead, correct?
Yes. Everything in the room is undead. I don't know why I paused.
Cool. I don't know why I did it. All right, so I am casting Command Undead.
Oh, yeah. So which one do you have targeted? 17. Okay. I was gonna say 7 is almost dead comparatively. So. Ooh, it succeeded the first time.
Rip.
So that means he succeeded. He cannot be commanded.
Correct.
Well then, F you all. Okay, that's my turn then. If he can't be commanded, then that's all she wrote for me.
All right. Yep. It's a save or suck.
This is the adult demo. You can swear if you want.
Oh, I know. I'm aware I can be inappropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, Rob said, F you all. All right, Serena, here you go. Right.
Okay, so she wants to do her supernova. Can she take a guard step down one and then do it, or how does that work?
There's nowhere in this room that will not. Well, you can cast it toward the boss, and that's the captain.
Yes.
That's the only thing
Yes, that's my intention.
that will not. So if you want to take a 5-foot guarded step and do it, yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, down. Okay, right there. And just gonna undo the targeting. I forget which one it was. Okay, there we go. Okay, so she will cast it in her vast knowledge of its diameter, right where the captain is, I think, right?
Okay.
So what do I do? I just press the cast on that one?
Yes. You should roll this. As a premium, she said, not offering my own thought. Wah, 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 wah. Alright, so does it explode? Why isn't it showing
Press
up
the
on
damage.
the stream? That's weird. Can you guys see the explosion?
Oh, we saw it, yeah.
Let me see if I...
It wasn't very big, but
Explosion right now.
it wasn't as big as it's supposed to be, but
There we go. So on the
supposed to be-
2D it's there. Now let me toggle back. There it is. Okay. Boom. Okay.
so
Sounds aren't working. Yeah, the
the
stupid Sirenscape's working, but the freaking chat sounds aren't working. It's very annoying. Alright, so you rolled. He failed, so go ahead and roll your damage. Do you still have him targeted? Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so this explosion of photon goes blasting out radiation and fire and nastiness, engulfing the computer, starts sparking and smoking a bit, and the captain as well. Work comes early. I'm off to bed. Have fun finding stars. Yeah, we're done here as well at the bottom of the round. Thanks for stopping by, Jingo. Appreciate it. And the subscription. That's awesome so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks for joining us, dude.
Alright, it's number 7. Still alive. So let me switch his target Go ahead, Reno. Roll your attack.
For what?
Eight beast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, 8 beast.
And then another one right after George, so get ready.
Oh, yes.
Nice, he hits. It's not 5 over, though. So he should be grappled. Alright, well, these summons this time have definitely been doing their job. Alright, George is doing the same thing he did before. Because of his X-ray vision, he can shoot without a minus. Hits, nice.
Nice. Wow.
Hits. Alright, so 2 shots with this Corona artillery laser.
Good for him.
50 cal with a laser. Alright, and then the 8 beast. Let me switch. Alright, go ahead and roll for him.
Alright. Nice. Alright. There we go. Come on, baby, come on. Nice.
Alright, and I think a 28 is going to be enough. Let me double check his... Yeah. He's very close to death, but his KAC is 24. Yep, that's exactly what he needs. So yes, Mantha, if you would throw grappled on him on 17 as... 17 not close to death anyway. 8 beast number 21 is grappling him. Alright, boss man. This flying thing attacked him. So he will... He actually just takes out a grenade.
How dare he?
Tink, tink, tink.
Oops.
You're 15 feet up. Explodes 15 feet, so it is not gonna hit you, but it will hit.
Sorry to everybody else,
Arena.
but glad
gonna
I
hit
wasn't
Serena.
in this range.
Is that gonna hit
One.
Serena? Assuming.
It probably will.
You have evasion, so may not. Five all. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Alright, so I need a... This one's actually coded pretty well, so I'm impressed. Don't have to do a lot of math, don't have to do a lot of looking. Reflex, tink tink, and it explodes in a blast of lightning.
Everybody succeeded, which is, in effect, nobody succeeded.
Alright, so
It was just a dud grenade.
you are correct. Alright, so I'm going to go down the list real quick. 5 will takes half. 13, so that's 6. And he rolled 3d12 and only got 13, so could have been better.
Yeah.
Missed. Nosy was not in range. 17 evaded. Dendron was not there. Zerael takes 6. Serena evaded. She has evasion. Number 7 was not there. George was not there. And 8B21 takes 7. Alright, but the ape, all his fur goes. He looks like a big puff ball now. And 7 evaded. Okay. So he sort of growls. He's gonna fire. And the fire kills him.
Yes!
Nice.
He's down and out.
From the crit that he took. And that's the top of the round. Alright, well, hey guys. Thanks for playing. You killed one of them. But luckily you haven't taken a whole lot of damage. They have been doing... They've only killed one of your summons so far. And the rest of you are almost unscathed. So things are looking pretty good so far. You guys are doing really well. And I'm glad, because I would have felt bad if I'd killed you all. So
Liar, liar.
It's funny because, like, at the start of this session, I did realize that I have no healing items for myself. So, if I go down, I'm coming back with 1 hit point, and that's it, baby.
No,
so thank you for
it's fine.
playing. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are
Thanks for
enjoying it.
DMing.
We should have 1, 2, 3. So I'm guessing 4 more sessions, depending on how quickly these fights go, and how quickly we're able to go through the rounds and stuff. So keep that in the back of your mind. Some of us did characters last time we played rather. So getting ready for the next campaign. And don't forget about these characters though, because spoiler, there is a continuation of this, and not specifically this campaign, but it is written for you guys to start off at level 13 and to 20, go from 13 to 20. So it's called the Arc of Devastation.
Oh yeah.
So we revisit these guys, the Midnight Course. I mean, not the Midnight Corps, the Mariko Nash crew. Again, at a later date. But until then, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you so much, Jingo, Ship of Fools, for the sub. Check out Martian Cat, his wife. That's Cat with a K. Awesome streamer as well. And come back here on Wednesday, Thursday. Next Sunday we do Dawn of Flame. If you want to catch up with how these guys got here, check out the Using the Tubes. But whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
Night,
guys.
guys.
Ooh, don't forget to completely release Bible. I will release him as much as I can, but I need you to finish the job. Oh wow, I can finally see the background. I've had like 5 billion windows open. That's cool.
Right?
I'm just like, I'm closing everything out, and I'm like, okay, I think I closed like 14 windows or something like that, because I had a bunch of abilities open for each character I was playing. That's cool. Glad I can finally see it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm jumping off. Good night.
Night.
Good night, good night. Okay, here we go.
Okay. See y'all next time on Thursday. No, Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. See you
All right.
later. Bye.
Good night, guys.
City bop, 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 bop. Baby, let's see, baby, hamala, baby, let's see, bop. City bop.